One of the most common questions I'm asked as a rabbi today is, where is God in the world in the 21st century? Do miracles still exist? Is God intervening in the world? And we see in Parshat Vaeira this week, perhaps the most divine intervention in the history of the world since creation, which is the beginning of the plagues upon Egypt. The frogs, and the blood, and the lice, and the boils, a whole host of plagues, miraculous divine interventions in the world. And according to many of the rabbis and Jewish philosophers, God intervenes in the moment, in every moment. Every moment is miraculous. Every moment is a divine intervention. However, according to the Rabbi, Gersonides, the great Jewish rationalist and medieval philosopher, he argues that God created nature and that miracles are part of the manifestations of the nature that God has put into place. And he includes, the Rabbi includes the plagues within this category of natural divine interventions. And I think today we can begin to ask ourselves, how can we see this miraculous more? How can we be a part of experiencing and perpetuating the miraculous in the world, whether we view it mystically or rationally? And what I want to suggest ultimately is that today redemption is very different than it once was in Parshat Vaeira, where God redeemed the oppressed. In many ways today, we are the ones we're waiting for. We are the ones that bring redemption by perpetuating the miraculous. The miraculous today is when we intervene in the world to stand up against injustice, to stand up on behalf of the oppressed, on behalf of the vulnerable. And we can do the miraculous in the world when we unite to create change together. So I think we can take the core message of Parshat Vaeira, that social change is possible, that the oppressed can be redeemed, taken from slavery and bondage to freedom and liberation, and we can be God's representative in the world and perform the miraculous, emulating the ways of God by uniting to create change together. Shabbat Shalom.